This is part 249, line 22e, Proton-Triton thermal neutrons, nuclear fusion reactions, 5G Wow Seti. There's the alien radio signal there, and this was originally done on 13th of June 2012. Today is the 25th of June when I'm filming it. So I googled fusion, triton, neutrons, and protons, and up comes the dependence of the proton-triton thermal nuclear fusion reaction from isopscience.iop.org. And it's from D. Testa, a significant source of neutrons and fusion plasmas in the endothermic. And he's got the different calculations there. Proton, triton is a keyword, thermal, nuclear. Next is tritium. Tritium, Wikipedia. Of tritium, sometimes also called triton, contains one proton and two neutrons. In comparison, the fusion of a deuterium with tritium releases about 17.6 MeV. Then the next is muon catalyzed fusion from Wiki. If a muon replaces one of the electrons in a hydrogen molecule, the nuclei proton and deuteron nuclear fusion, which results in helium, a gamma ray, and a sticking to the alpha particles, that results in deuteron-triton nuclear fusion. So again, the words nuclear fusion seem to be coming up in line 22 as they did in line 21. MIT Plasma Science and Fusion Center research from www.psfc.mit.edu. Measured spectra includes lines of D3He protons, 14.7 MeV, and alphas, 3.6, tritons and protons ejected in elastic collisions with 14 MeV fusion neutrons. Perpetual fusion, that's from the physicsforum.com, and it says here T is triton, P is proton, D is deuteron. He3 would readily absorb thermal neutrons, but in the fission-fusion reaction the neutrons are. Introduction to fusion, library thinkquest.org. The fusion of a deuterium nucleus deuteron and a tritium nucleus triton, which releases a neutron and produces a helium nucleus protons, shown in yellow. How fusion reactions work. fusedweb.pppl.gov is fusion of light, low mass elements, releases energy as does fission. Binding energy is the energy equivalent of the mass difference between a whole nucleus and its individual constituent protons, neutrons, Th3 triton. June 24th, 2012 was when I was working on this lens, okay? So the keywords from the data are formula ideas. We take proton, triton, add thermal nuclear fusion, plus reaction, plus neutrons, plus fusion plasmas, plus endothermic, plus 764 keV, plus 3He, plus proton, triton, PT, plus thermal nuclear, plus tritium, triton, plus one proton, plus two neutrons, plus fusion, plus deuterium, plus tritium, plus releases energy 17.6 MeV. Muon catalyzed plus fusion plus muon equals one equal electron, plus hydrogen molecule, plus nuclei, plus proton, plus deuterium, plus nuclear fusion, plus helium, plus gamma ray, plus sticking alpha particle, plus deuteron, triton, plus nuclear fusion. Plasma plus fusion plus spectra plus D3He protons plus 14.7 MeV, plus alphas plus tritons plus protons plus ejected, plus elastic collisions plus 14 MeV fusion neutrons. Perpetual fusion plus triton plus proton plus deuteron plus He3 plus absorb plus thermal neutrons plus fission fusion reaction plus neutrons. Fusion plus deuterium nucleus deuteron plus tritium nucleus triton plus releases plus neutrons plus the produces plus helium nucleus plus protons in yellow. Fusion reactions plus fusion of light, low mass elements, plus releases plus energy plus fission plus binding energy plus energy equivalent plus mass difference plus whole nucleus plus constituent protons plus neutrons plus Th3 plus triton. So we'll go on to the next one, line 22E9.